I think the problem, Lowton, that guys have with you changing teams, I think it's just the way you explain it. So what you need to do is you need to be along the lines of, hi, I am Lowton, and I identify as a Man City fan, even though that you're Arsenal fan.
Well, that is.
I need to come out.
I am a transition.
I need to come out.
I'm a trans Man City fan.
A transgender
Me
fan.
and any Chelsea. Actually, if you could include this statement, any Chelsea fan outside of England, any Man City fan outside of England, and Chiari are all trans football fans.
Yeah, I identify as a Man City.
I was born this way.
I just didn't know it back then.
I was born City, man.
Listen, but if people can identify as chairs, she can identify as a City fan. There's nothing wrong with that.
Bro,
No, for real.
it was a few weeks ago. It was Diwali. I identified as Indian.
And you was allowed.
Yeah,
You lived it up, huh?
yeah, man.
Fair enough.
Bro, you know what? Let me tell you something. The craziest thing is that those mornings creep up on you, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I can
as
imagine,
in,
yeah.
I used to be able to like leave the club, go
to the show,
then go. No, this nigga out of the club early.
So now you only play 2 hours every night.
When if I go for a gig, only 2 hours.
Standard.
Standard.
Short and sweet, man.
Not 159, no 201. Just 2 hours.
Like once it's 2 hours, you pack up, you leave.
Yeah. By the time, like if I'm doing Mercury and my set starts at 12, I'm there about 10 to 12. By a minute past 2, I am on the way home, bro. Yeah.
So like the host doesn't go like, yo, G man, you give me
No.
10 extra minutes.
There's no socializing. There's no, hey, G, hang on. Nah. It's clinical. Like
So what if the next DJ is not ready?
they always have an in-house.
Okay.
They always have an in-house. Yeah, man.
Plus, there must be some way to stall. Like you could play like, I don't know, Doja Cat or something. Right? Like, I don't know. Girls like Doja Cat. Right? Yeah.
Not
It's got a bit
Nonini.
weird, but
Nonini.
huh?
Do you play Nonini in clubs?
Like who?
Do you play Nonini in clubs?
I've not played a new record for a very long time.
So
Down
very unpatriotic. I don't know.
I love the way you troll him though, bro. Like sometimes because he's my pal, I want to respond, but I'm like, yeah, inject.
And I don't get it.
He blocks you, right?
Huh?
He did finally,
Well,
but it's not like I tweet him or I
But how
talk
does
to
your
his
brain
tweets.
work? Like, how does your brain work? Like,
I honestly.
there was a time when the guy said something along the lines of, Nigerian artists get paid 30K for 15 minutes.
And then
With one eye, with one eye. Look again. I sat down and I was like, let me come up with a tweet that would piss off that guy. Well, I was on that edit button. I was like, I was compose
Get
tweet.
it right.
Then you delete.
No. Compose tweet. And then I saw Ruga. I saw one eye. I remember a tweet of how much he earned. I just patched it up together. And I came across Noni's IG. I saw him wearing durags. I was like, motherfucker.
You know what's the worst thing is he probably puts the phone down.
I go to
Right?
sleep, lives his normal life. Another person is like, yeah, that motherfucker.
He doesn't go to sleep. This guy starts praying. This guy starts praying. He makes wudu. He starts Allahu Akbar, bro. He starts praying. God forgive me my sins. And he's on it, man.
Wow.
Plus minus. But the thing is,
Plus minus.
he told someone, this guy must be those alphabet people, he keeps, my name is always on his mouth. I was like, what?
Okay,
Oh, shit.
let's go.
Oh shit.
I didn't respond. I was like, okay, that's interesting. I was kind of excited. But I'm just glad he's never like directly tweeted at me because that would be like the best.
Can you
Like you're praying for it.
Like
They got you
he's
good.
already blocked me and I blocked him back, just to balance things out.
No, but you didn't do it right. You had to screenshot the block and be like, why has Nonini blocked
I
me?
did that. I did.
Yeah, he did that.
You have to do that for the culture. I was like, what do I do now? Come on.
It's unspoken rules of Twitter right, at this point. So, nah, but who's that? Nonini, who else has blocked you?
No, that's Karuadul.
Carol
she
Radul has
has?
blocked you.
And we're boys. We talk, but I don't know why she blocked me. I don't know. She knows she blocked me.
Wow.
Pocket dial or some shit. Just touched it by
Yeah,
mistake.
she was
Anyway,
People to block on Twitter.
From here or abroad?
Here.
Yeah.
that's also another funny story.
Another funny story. Oh my god.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
Run,
But
motherfucker.
we've already started recording. Guys,
another
welcome
half?
back. Yeah, we have.
What the fuck? All that shit we were saying was on camera.
By the way,
Lawton picked up his phone call.
the guy who made this is another Nonini. Another fucker. Like I fucking
He's
hate
Nonini
him.
of interior decor.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome back, guys, to the next episode, man. 1-2 TV. Been a while since we had Lowtan. Been a while since we had G Money.
Yeah.
So we figured let's do it all together.
What a week.
And yeah, man, welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I was just telling you before when we started. Last time you were here, you were 20th.
Hilarious.
Sometime last year.
Yeah.
We have to laugh at the joke. We laughed before. We have to laugh at it
Then
again.
save it. Next time, just save it until we actually hit record.
No, listen. Camera, it's camera action here.
I like the way that he's ready. Go on, say it. We're ready.
go on.
We've not heard this
now,
joke.
Congratulations, you're fast.
Yeah.
That wasn't a joke. It was just
Give
like
us our deference. You know, the 2023 league winners, Premier League champions, Arsenal.
In October,
What's there to suggest that we couldn't?
City.
So what?
No, City is there, man.
So what?
Listen, I hope the name of this episode is Arsenal, because you guys always use Arsenal in the title. Arsenal 2023 Premier League winners. And you can put a question mark or exclamation mark next to it.
Yeah.
But that must be in the title.
Question mark.
No. G-Money's right. G-Money's right. You cannot not be favorites if you're not first. I don't care about your track record.
Right.
If I'm first, I'm likeliest to win this
No,
tournament.
but look at it this way, right?
Okay.
You know, you guys really had intended to have Eric as a guest today. But, of course, because we are league leaders, I got preference. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
it's like,
is
it's
there
like that.
any? Well, are we getting anything from inviting Liverpool fans anymore?
No, what's
No.
the point? Or are we just going to complain about how Leeds did something?
We have injuries. Same story.
Some
same
guy who calls the game
Wait,
soccer.
By the way, why did you hear Klopp say, don't judge us at the end of the season?
Yeah.
Who does he think he is?
No, he also said judging us now is unfair.
What?
Really?
No, let alone judging us at the end of the season. He said judging us now after everything that we've gone through
Do you know
is
what?
unfair.
Not that I want to talk about Liverpool, but the COVID champions, Liverpool, right?
Water break.
COVID
and water break. Five
water break
substitutions.
champion,
Five
right?
subs.
Five subs,
as well.
yeah.
Those guys who we had the humanity to allow them that Premier League title and not diminish it. We said, okay, it's COVID. People still need to be entertained. We need a clown. Every circus
We need a clown.
Every circus needs a clown.
Yeah, a jester, an entertainer, right?
So they
and it had to be Mo Salah.
They were, exactly. So we gave them that, but this season it's all about Arsenal. Not just saying that because I'm a supporter. I'm saying that because I don't see any other team in the English Premier League
my God,
who can
G-Money, man.
peg us back.
City.
Yo.
It has to be City.
Do you want to talk about City?
Listen.
It has to be City,
We've
man.
been through the mill with G Money. Back from Galana days.
Yes.
So this guy even stopped talking about Arsenal. When Arsenal came up, this was G Money in the studio. And then he'd be like, yo, so Mikel Arteta's in. He'd be like, wow.
I'm like, especially when he takes phone calls, he's like, All right, we have another caller.
My favorite line. That's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna pay some bills. Like when it came to Arsenal, I used to feel I'd be like, can we actually talk about Arsenal? Let's talk about something. It's like, fuck that.
I'll be honest with you, man. We've had dark days as Arsenal fans, like, and the thing about it is, it's like we handled it graciously, I think. Because at the end of the day, like,
Graciously?
Yeah.
Do you know how
Hey,
hard?
nobody's fighting you guys.
Nah.
Do you know?
Okay,
can I finish?
So this is one of your best days ever. This is one of your best times.
As an Arsenal
What
fan.
today? The day that we announced that we're winning the league.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas.
Is this
like,
one of-
Guys,
This is-
let's be honest, G. I mean, Wait, when we talk about graciously, I showed up every single
Week.
1-2 TV episode when we were 20th for
Wow.
3 weeks in a row.
Crazy.
Okay, negative goal difference due until match week 15.
Bro.
Like, I was through the mill. Say Arteta out. I was like, Z, I'm not saying
Bro, I left fan zone. That's how bad it was.
it. He was like, you guys just
He left his own show.
Yeah, I can't do it no more. You know, it's
That was the show he started with John.
I can't imagine you have Eric winning titles in Champions League when you're like 15th and 20th half the season.
Yo, and let me tell you, know, the
What
thing
happened
is-
to Pepe? That's the only thing you're being asked. What happened to Pepe?
Fam, do you know what?
Where is Pepe?
Where's Pepe?
Do you know?
Like that.
Do you know when I knew it was a wrap? I saw a tweet that said somebody went onto the online banking of Arsenal and thought it was okay to transfer 72 million to a club for Pepe. Like you know, like Unai Emery.
Right, Emery.
Inside, there must be some insider trade. It's gonna come out in his book. Some insider trading. It must, because that was nuts.
Scum.
You know the crazy thing is I can't imagine, right? You're supporting Arsenal, Eric is there supporting Liverpool, and then one weekend Eric loses, and then you come back and you think you have something, and Eric is so stupid and petty. Like, wait, you're 17 Yamaza. Oh, you have Pepe.
You're below us.
You have Pepe.
Oh, you
How
have
many goals
Willian.
does Pepe
You have
have?
Willian.
No.
You have Willian.
You have Socrates. You know, Mustafi. You know, just some
Squillaci.
stupid shit. You're trying to analyze the shit, but
You had Shamak.
oh my days.
Hi,
we've
hello
been through
to
it.
Hi. I'm surrounded by Arsenal fans today.
Exactly.
What Arsenal are winning the title.
You know, let me tell you. If we're being really honest, our good friend Akil, if we brought him on here, he would state unequivocally that everybody at this table is deep down an Arsenal fan. Everyone.
Even Saddam,
Former
by the way.
Arsenal fan, Arsenal.
Wait,
Objection.
Wait, former.
I have never
Yeah,
been an
fair
Arsenal
enough.
He's
fan.
wearing an
Not
Arsenal
formal.
shirt.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's fine. It's okay. But you know what the thing about it is? It's like it's okay. It's like
Look at G Money.
no, it's okay.
Oh my God, look at
So
you.
becoming okay, there's something I wanted to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Things have changed
Yeah.
in the world, right? I think it's fair nowadays for people to just change clubs.
No.
No,
It's not cool.
No,
It's not.
It's not cool.
This
not
guy.
No, okay. I think we should be fair.
you should be the last person.
No,
Shut
What do you mean you're an Arsenal jersey, a United
It
fan?
doesn't matter.
Do you know what I
It doesn't
admitted on the radio?
That's drip.
On the
Things
radio.
have changed.
Do you know I used to be an Ipswich Town fan, and I'll own it. When I
Yeah.
was in primary school, they were like,
Dang.
I'm very old. When we was in primary
Ipswich
school, they were
Town,
like,
bro.
They're like City.
bad man. In the Premier League, it wasn't even called the Premier League. But then, as I evolved and got to know shit, got to know
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I chose to support Arsenal. Right. My thing about it is that was so many decades and centuries and millennia ago. Right. There's nothing wrong with the fact that Lowton used to be an Arsenal fan.
G
There's
Money.
nothing wrong
The
with
sooner
it.
you embrace these things, the better.
Can I
by
talk?
the way.
Yeah.
Well, I just addressed this shit, man.
Yeah.
Adjust the
Which
nation.
camera?
Whatever.
There you go.
Why would you be on that one?
First of all, you have to say it, my fellow Kenyans.
Yeah, say my fellow Kenyans. Brothers and sisters.
Good morning, good
night.
afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this. There have been allegations. Oh, my fellow Kenyans. There has been allegations
But then when you're speaking English, you always close the phone on macho. Just open your
Yeah.
eyes.
that
Just open your eyes and talk to people.
I think he's trying to be sincere.
No, I am sincere.
But he can't.
I have categorically never supported Arsenal. Ever. I've been a City fan since 2000.
Were you born in 2001?
Hey, I'm talking to Kenyans, man.
Okay.
And it's been 22 years, and I'm happy to be where I am.
Right.
Thank you.
Can I address the nation now? My fellow Kenyans, can I just say that a few years ago, Lowton and I had a bet about who would bring the Premier League, and he paid me up.
What?
Fellow Kenyans.
He really did.
I know.
Same way that he didn't support Arsenal.
I supported.
What's your problem?
What did you say? What did you say?
No,
What's
same
your
way.
He meant Man City. He meant Man City.
No, he said it
He meant
himself.
Man
He didn't
City.
support
Okay,
Arsenal.
let Max.
Hey, that's a clip.
That's not the case.
That's the clip.
What's
I
your-
want that clip.
What's your problem?
I have never supported Arsenal.
No, but
G-Man.
what is your problem? Like with acknowledging that you had.
No, I've never.
No,
You know,
I'm here.
honestly, I
to
remember
defend you.
one of the episodes we did, Saddam, at Arena 1, right? Galleria. We were shooting. G Money came through with some guys as well. I think Neville and them came. He met Chiari. It came out that Chiari was a former Arsenal fan, but now Liverpool. He was like, that's fucking bullshit. I remember how much it pissed you off.
No.
But at least Chiari owns it.
Right. I'm trying to understand.
You're telling me that
this
you're
is my
worse than
truth.
Chiari.
This is my truth.
Wow. So let me ask you, like, it's your truth, yeah? But like the Arsenal, like, you know how deep you have to be to have an Arsenal mug? Like, the Arsenal mug, right? Fair
He's the one
enough.
who took it.
Even you said that the Arsenal shirt that has your name on the back, Sir Lowton, it was a gift from a disgruntled ex, right?
Terrible
Now,
ex.
okay, so that's fine. It's
Terrible
fine.
ex.
But bro, for someone to have Shamak on his Facebook page,
Shamak
do you know how deep that is?
I have. What's the name of it? There's this
What
kid
was
at
his,
United called Fraser.
what was his first name?
Marwan Shamak.
Shamak.
Marwan
No,
Shamak.
act like you don't know.
He's a liar.
I don't
He's
know.
a liar. Bro, that's the thing. Like, Lotan at that time as an Arsenal fan must have thought, Papa Wenger's done it again.
What a
He's
signing.
he's unearthed the gem.
North
You know what I
African
mean?
entry.
He just won the league in
Yeah,
France,
and
he was top scorer, and now he's gonna come do it for us at Arsenal. He's replaced Van Persie, who's always
Okay,
injured.
can you explain to us why you posted that picture first? Like, what
Of
was,
Shamak.
what was
So-
going through your mind?
So if you go back to my Facebook page, which G-Money is using as a source of information here, I have one of my initial profile pictures of a lion. Did you see that there?
No, I wasn't looking for a lion.
There was a... There's another picture of
You're Masai, I mean-
Fraser. I think Fraser Campbell. I
So?
think he used to play for United. No, I have all these pictures on my
Never
Facebook.
saw that. Never saw
I can
that.
show it to you, man. It's
Never
there.
saw that.
It's there.
What's the relevance here?
Because
Shamak.
I'm a football connoisseur.
What was the caption? And don't lie.
Brilliant football. I think I loved it, man.
It was just like I know the caption with Ozil was unbelievable. I can't believe we pulled this
Yes,
off.
I remember that
I
one.
didn't
Or
say
something
we.
like that.
You said
I
we,
did not
right?
say we.
Right?
Oh, so you said, I can't believe you pulled this off.
I can't believe Arsenal pulled
All right.
this off.
No,
Ooh,
but
that's a
let-
very silly
but
thing
let
to
me,
say.
But let me break this down. Let me break it down for you, fam. It's like this. It's like you go into a Mercedes-Benz showroom or a BMW showroom, right?
Okay.
You choose. You have the X5, the X3. You have the Highline editions. I'm not sure. Tell me some big Mercedes vehicles. I'm not like a
Maybach.
Yeah, those big Mercedes all in there, yeah?
Yeah.
And you go out there and choose the Pro Box in the parking lot. Shamak, do you know how much greatness you've passed before you get to Shamak?
I remember one of the articles I read about when we signed Shamak as an Arsenal fan. Someone said this guy looks like the poor man's Ronaldo with all the hair gel on
Gel,
him.
yes,
Oh
yes.
my days. Anyway, it's time to get into the football.
Yes.
Let's not talk about fake fans. Let's talk about real results.
Yeah, real City.
G Money, what I love about Arsenal this weekend is we are the only team that didn't struggle. Why? Because we're title favorites.
Well,
we didn't struggle.
Oh my goodness.
Leicester.
No, we
You played
didn't
a team
struggle.
that is last.
I don't care. Liverpool struggled.
Liverpool played a
Liverpool
team
is
that was
shit.
last.
Liverpool is shit.
Wait,
Doesn't
what do you
matter.
mean we
All
struggled?
of us
You
beat
struggled
Liverpool.
against
No,
Leicester.
come
Because
on.
they ended 1-0.
No,
Man,
listen.
them, what you quad? 10 people at the back, bro.
No, you guys won, and they had 10 guys at the back, and you missed Haaland, who was out, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And De Bruyne scored an amazing goal, right?
Best midfielder.
That's
doesn't-
what it took.
It doesn't mean that you didn't struggle. Without that one moment of individual genius, you guys struggled against Leicester.
I watched that game fully. I paid real
Seriously?
attention because I consider you our title contenders. So for me,
Oh my god.
Seriously.
So
It's
for
mad,
me-
by the way. It's crazy. This is the first episode where we have all the title favorites.
okay,
Who
let's
else?
not get carried
That's
away.
mad.
Is it because you're wearing an Arsenal shirt?
Arsenal.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
I get it.
I get it.
I get it.
No, Lotan, I can't think of one clear-cut chance you guys created where I thought you guys have dominated. You deserve this
It
goal.
wasn't, and to be
There's a
honest,
couple.
Nah.
to be honest, that's not the first game that City has struggled in this season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was the
Crystal
most-
Palace.
Right, and the thing about it is, it's like,
But we won 3-1.
by the
Still,
way,
Newcastle 4-2. You won 4-2.
you know,
4-2,
our,
yeah?
yeah, you were
our,
focused on the Arsenal game, probably.
our game against Man City was delayed because the Queen died, right?
Yeah,
Or
and
something
I
like that.
wish it happened.
But let me tell you, fam, that was the best opportunity that City would have had to have beaten us. Because when we meet you guys later down in the season, you're not beating us. You're not beating us.
Not this
G-Money,
team.
I can guarantee
But
you.
you're getting your
6 points it's standard for City. We started the season plus 6.
Maximum, you get a point. We're getting a draw minimum
No way,
at
man.
the Etihad.
and a
When was the
win.
last
At the
time you won
Emirates,
against City?
at the Emirates, this is scary.
When's the
than
last
Anfield.
time we won against Liverpool?
you are an Arsenal fan then.
Touche.
Well played, son. Well played. Well
Well
played.
played.
No.
That was an
Perfect
assist and
timing.
a half.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
No, I think we get 6 points against Arsenal. Guaranteed, like it's guaranteed.
That's fair.
I think we have a
And
better
you're allowed
squad.
to say that as a City
as a
fan.
City fan.
More superior team. I think, and this
Are
is
you?
and this is why I
I
say,
think they are.
and this is why I say Arsenal to us as City people are not really the enemy. Because even every time Pep has an opportunity to talk, he always mentions Liverpool for one reason or the other. Because Liverpool is the only team for the last, I think, 10 years or so that has pushed us to be the
3
best.
years max.
5
years
five
max.
years max. 5
Maybe
Okay,
Five,
fine.
4
I'll
years
take
max.
4 years
Fair enough,
max.
I'll take 4.
Yeah.
And we've been pushed to 100 points to win the league. And you know what? If Arsenal can match us to the 100, that's fine. Fair
Well,
enough.
Arteta's,
I mean, this is a team that
Arteta's
hasn't
seen how
No,
100
this-
points is acquired.
This is a team
He
that
was
hasn't
there.
hit. This is a team that hasn't hit 70.
How many does
When is the last time you hit
Arteta
70?
contributed to 50, right?
Huh?
Say again?
Arteta.
When was the last time you hit 70 points?
When's the last time you were an Arsenal fan?
Oh, yeah.
No,
When was the last time you hit
question.
70 points?
Legitimate question Saddam's asking.
No, which one?
You just had
When
it.
was the last time you hit 70 points?
This is the
But
historic,
that's not the
this
point,
is-
though.
This is a
This
third
is
full season.
This is a new Arsenal. This is Arsenal reimagined. This is re-engineered.
Second round, yeah.
You get me? This is like, you know,
This
I
is the
know,
same city, man.
This is mad because you guys, this is your best Arsenal version and you couldn't beat Manchester United.
That's fine.
well, I mean, you've dissected that already on the show. We don't need to get into that.
I mean, you want to go back to match day?
stop. So this is my Instagram.
Oh my, are you still
I
there?
had this guy.
Who's
Do you remember
that?
him?
You mean Facebook?
Show it to the camera. Don't show it to us. That one. Who is that?
Who's that?
He used to play for United.
He wasn't a United fan.
Never
back
heard
then.
of him.
Yeah.
So you're also a United fan? Damn.
Wow.
He was a football fan.
Bro,
Right.
you're a
Exactly. I was
confused
a
cocktail. That's what
football
you
fan.
are. Listen. At the end of the day, Arsenal beats Nottingham 5-0 convincingly,
City
right?
did the same
Because that's what title favorites do,
City has
right?
done it.
When everybody
I
else struggles,
I think
when
Lingard
everybody
scored
else
that.
struggles,
I think Lingard scores the chance that he missed. The game ends differently.
I think Ben White did what he was meant to do and he blocked the chance because he's a fucking brilliant defender that everybody criticized,
Yeah, I
including
mean-
Lotan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think he's average.
Yeah.
though.
What do you mean?
I mean-
He's better than Kyle Walker.
End of the day, like I think it's
Who's
important.
going to the World Cup though?
I
Not
think it's
Kyle
im-
Walker.
Kyle's actually going, man.
Anyways, G-Man
Yeah,
said-
I think it's important. Like I would never turn around and say that City are not a great team. They
they are.
evidently are,
They
and
are.
they are the ones that we have to beat as the defending champions.
Defending, no. As
You are
soon
the
to be
defending
champ-
champion.
Yeah, defending
Hey,
champions.
amejishuku
Kizungu,
mjao.
yeah,
Kizungu,
come on.
Fungua macho, bro.
Yeah. But what I will say is that what's different about this Arsenal team, and when you saw the result we had against who did we draw 1-1?
Southampton.
Fam, every team has a
Everybody.
bogey team. Southampton has been our bogey team for the longest time. Like, as in, we always somehow mess up at Southampton. The teams that we usually should be a walk in the park for Arsenal, we've struggled against them in the past. This season, I have no fear of any of those mid teams like United, like Chelsea, those mid-table teams.
Honestly, no, I'm with
you
you.
know,
You can't say you don't scared of United and United beat you.
Just
comfortably.
chill.
Yeah.
No, just adding
no,
on to his point, like the only time we played poorly in the Premier League this season was Leeds.
Right.
And United.
And we won.
And
No.
United.
No, United, we were on top of them.
No,
we
let me
deserved
tell
to
you,
win.
I reckon
You
You
deserve
can't
to
say you
win.
deserve to win.
Yes.
The scoreline was 3-1, bro.
Yeah, but let
Fantastic.
me explain
you
what
can't say
happened.
you
deserve to
deserve to
win.
win at 3-1.
Fam, let me tell you, it's like
I can.
I'll give you another car analogy. It's like end of the day, your car will go as fast as you drive it, right?
Which car?
If it's Mercedes or Probox or
Okay, Mercedes.
right, but you're in charge of the car. I think that on that particular day,
driving.
Probox. But if it's a Probox, you must be you. Well, you probably got Mirai in the back as well. but
So can't be moving that fast.
sorry.
Can't be moving that fast.
Okay, well, so where are we going?
So the point I'm trying to
where are we going? To the airport?
to Ethiopia. No,
Wilson.
So the point, Wilson. Yeah, the point I'm making. I will say that against United, Arteta showed naivety.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
No,
you
a
know?
lot of it.
End of the
But
day,
he was
like,
outsmarted
little
though.
bit.
Like
A
he was
lot, yeah.
outsmarted in terms of how he was setting out
Not
transitions.
really.
and
We missed
everything.
chances in the same way that we missed chances against Southampton. It's just that we got punished on the counter by United a bit more, and we're
Yes.
playing away. So for me, it's not a big deal.
and also the job that Ten Hag is doing at United is not bad, but he needs 2 more seasons. And
I don't think he needs 2 more seasons. I think we are either finishing second or first because the momentum is. We've only lost 1 game since the first 2 games.
All right, before we get into United, and we will, let's focus on Arsenal a bit more.
Yeah,
Right now,
love it.
right now,
We've been talking about Arsenal for the last 20
No, I'm
minutes.
just thinking. Well, they're first. They're the
City
best
are
team so far.
Yeah.
In the league. Why would we talk about everybody else?
Oh no. Let's talk about Nottingham Forest.
I mean, it might as well. So
Let's talk about Liverpool.
when people talk about, for example, when people talk about the squad depth, the issues, how we slowed down against PSV in the Europa League and whatnot, playing Thursday night, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Sunday.
Whatever, yeah.
City have shown they can also struggle without some key figures. Julian Alvarez was useless against Leicester City because the team's going to park the bus, and they still kept flooding crosses in. Kevin De Bruyne didn't necessarily know what to do except score that free kick. So fair play.
Great free
But
kick.
at the end of the day, when it came to creating chances and that presence, they missed Haaland.
Right,
Right,
definitely.
and they couldn't break down a dogged Leicester side. In the
What do you
same
mean?
breath,
But we won the game
in the
1-0,
same
man.
breath, I get it. In the same breath, when Arsenal miss Jesus, right, we kind of look a little toothless in comparison to
Right.
Way more
when
toothless.
Ketia comes in.
Way more
Right.
toothless than City without
But-
Haaland. Relax.
But the difference is the goals for Arsenal are coming from across the
Everywhere else,
across
exactly.
everywhere from Saka, Martinelli, so it's not
Odegaard,
Odegaard.
Xhaka.
Some
Who the hell thought we would be saying Xhaka?
Imagine,
Me and you saying Xhaka.
bro. Let me tell you. Thomas Partey,
Insane.
right?
You used to be a Xhaka hater.
Yeah.
Of course, all of us.
Everyone.
No,
all of us.
I'm not- I
Wait,
think
Arsenal
everyone, I think
fan?
everyone
Xhaka
does.
hater?
No, I've never supported Jack. I don't know him.
Cool. It's fine, but like end of the day, it's like when you look at the team now, man. That team is a team. It's not, and just in the same way how Leicester was a team when they won the Premier League. Sometimes the total sum of the parts is greater than the whole.
It's true. There is some sort of unity and
there is,
solidity in
yeah,
the
and it's
team.
beautiful to see
And
as a football fan, not just an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, and most teams would win. Even United, you can say this is their most united they've been in terms of
Really?
players being together.
It looks like it.
It looks
defenders-
like
I mean,
like,
think about it.
look at
Just
the-
recently, there was a Ronaldo issue, right? That would have, I don't know, maybe
Broken
2 years
down.
ago,
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
have
Broken
broken down
everything, yeah.
Pogba would have added on to that shit as well.
It
would
would
be
have
like,
dragged
that
on.
mean-
It would have
True.
dragged on.
Yeah.
Ronaldo apologized almost same day.
He didn't
Yes.
really apologize.
Well,
He did say that
he
he
said
reacted out
something.
of emotions. Like that is
Yeah.
admitting I
He
made a
explained
mistake.
himself, but
No,
he didn't
doesn't. The
apologize.
thing is, he
explicitly.
doesn't need to apologize to us.
Yeah,
he doesn't
fair.
need to apologize to Ten Hag through Instagram. He might have told him whatever he needed to tell him,
Personally.
and then explain. He doesn't need to apologize online. He said that he acted out of emotions. That is
Right.
the point is that was solved almost immediately. Like he was
No,
punished.
no.
The following game he wasn't playing. The next game he started.
I think the biggest problem with United and United fans has been United fans have this unhealthy expectation of excellence continually. And
Like year in,
remember,
year out.
we said it on the show years ago. Like the best thing Arsenal fans, United fans could have done is to acknowledge where they are.
And
And
accept.
hope for the rebuild, which may be happening now under Eric Ten Hag. In the same way how, like, when Arsenal was in the doldrums, we just had to accept it. And we're like,
I don't think so though. I don't think. I think.
You see, this is my issue with Saddam and United fans in general. Sorry, Saddam, to interject, but how many wins out of 7 the last 7 games? I think 6, right? And then you drew against Chelsea.
Drew it against, yeah. That's the only draw, right?
That's the only draw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No, we
you've
did-
gone from 5th in your position to now thinking you can finish 2nd. I don't think that's your level yet.
So this
and I
is
think
the
it's
thing, right?
unfair on Eric Ten Hag as well.
Okay, let me add.
I think it's unfair on Eric and Giroud as well. Sorry, had to.
In terms of you're saying that United fans need to lower the expectations.
Yeah.
I don't think that will ever change. That never changed. That will never change. Our last 5, 6, 7 years, maybe even 10 years, wasn't like a similar problem to Arsenal's. Our
What do you mean?
problem.
Why?
Let me explain. Our we were spending money.
True.
We were spending money, but we were spending money in the wrong way.
Okay.
Same as you guys. Yeah.
Come on,
not to the level of.
the only overspent on Pepe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, right?
Yeah, but
And
they spent on
Aubameyang.
Sculaci.
And
We
Still
did
like
spend money, but
99
we're
years
not
ago.
we're not close to
You're-
1.5
you're
billion.
not close to anything more. So the thing is, our board and our owners and the people who release money, they have been doing that. They've been doing that in the wrong way with different perspective, different goals.
Right.
Having commercial goals and having all these things that they wanted to achieve, as opposed to like sporting objectives.
Goals, right? I agree with that.
Nowadays, I feel like we're still spending a lot of money, but look at the signings we've made this season, right? We've gotten Anthony, we've gotten Lisandro Martinez, we've gotten what's his name, Casemiro, right?
But sorry, there's a hint of overpay. You've overpaid for most of the signings, though.
All
no,
of
we
these.
have
All of
overpaid.
them.
The problem, I don't care about money. We have money. So, we have money.
Ah,
Problem is
nice.
not money.
Say it.
Problem has never been money. Problem has every single
quality.
time has been the quality of players, the manager, like the types of player the manager wants. When Ole wanted a bunch of players some time back when he finished second. Sorry, Mourinho when he finished second.
Maguire.
He wasn't backed. He wanted a bunch of players, including Maguire. Right? He
Somebody
wasn't
went
backed.
online and okayed that online transfer for
Yeah,
Maguire. Wow.
That is our Pepe equivalent to you.
Yeah.
Right? Only ours is
He's a
slightly better.
donkey though, isn't he, Maguire? My
He played really well against West Ham, though.
Yeah, he was solid.
He did play well.
But
Although
it's
he
West
was
Ham.
like first half. So the thing is, okay, I'll come back to that. Our difference is we will always have the expectations because we are the biggest club in England, right? Like by a maybe one trophy between us and Liverpool.
Listen, you can't always be the biggest club because of something you did in the past.
You can't actually.
No, you
Like,
can't.
you
like
can't.
Chelsea,
The most
a
successful
G would
club
understand. G would
listen,
understand.
Chelsea,
No, you wouldn't.
a club with no European trophies.
CG is like.
Listen, Chelsea, a club with no real tradition, no real class, right? One equaled your European trophy count,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Champions League and Europa Leagues, right? It doesn't mean they're on the same level as you
I didn't
guys
say
in
I
Europe.
didn't say they're the same because we have more Premier League clubs than them. We are bigger than
No,
them.
all right. Let's say
Let me come back.
that's
You're
one of the most
distracting me.
most successful club, one of the most successful clubs in England.
Yeah.
One of.
Top two.
Yeah. Top two.
And it ain't two.
But that doesn't mean that you're the biggest club.
Yeah,
But
you
right.
understand what I mean.
Let's not argue about semantics. Go on.
That's semantics. It's you are like number 5, number 6. No one cares. Point is, with the big money has never been the problem.
Yeah.
And you guys also have a similar problem, but you guys are not spending. You guys also, since Edu came, things changed for you for the better by far.
Ish.
I agree.
Arteta,
Part of it,
Edu.
part of it.
So listen, Arteta, Edu, and the type of players you've been signing are all something. What is the difference between you and the last couple of?
Yes.
managers,
There's a
right?
philosophy or
There's a
a
purpose,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's
a point,
something,
I
and
I think
that is what I see with Ten Hag. And our success is instant. We're not 20th for more than 6 months.
My key issue with that, right, is you guys have had a better base of players to rebuild
Yeah,
from.
actually,
than
that's
we
true.
have had.
Very good
How
point.
many changes have you made to your squad in the last 3 years compared to how many changes we made? We had Socrates and Mustafi just 2 years
I think
ago.
I've just
David
said this.
Luiz.
Listen, Zoom.
Huh?
I'm not.
David Luiz.
David Luiz,
That is all-
guys.
that is what I
William.
said.
I mean, look at the overall. We've actually gone through an overhaul.
Zoom.
How
I
many
said
players
that.
have you let go of?
No, listen. I said that already. We've been spending on buying players. We've had a bigger.
No,
like,
I get that, right?
but
you haven't had, you didn't have to change the
Your transformation
squad
was not
Yes.
as drastic.
as
Yes.
drastic.
Exactly.
We had to work from much lower.
Fantastic.
We had to work from
That's
negative
what I was
5.
telling us. That's
You
what
guys
I was-
working from 2.
That's what I was saying to Jimani. We don't need 2 years. Like we
Okay.
should compete now
I'll
or
take
next
that. No,
year.
I'll take that. I'll
No,
take
but
that.
then again, G.
I don't think this year, but next year maybe.
No, but my thinking is, how many points off did you finish last year off the Premier League? I'm just thinking having Eric Ten Hag and Martinez and Anthony does not. I mean, it won't suffice to just jump from
Yes.
minus 20 and
That's
come
a very
and fight
good
for
point.
big points.
And
would.
people-
It would.
I don't
You
think
know
it
why? You know why it
does.
doesn't?
I don't think
Because
the Premier
you're
League happens
making
that
that
way.
decision now, right? After 12 games in.
Yeah.
Like you still have.
No.
You've gone through
We have
the
eyes.
first 2
We have
games.
eyes. and we have brains and we can
no,
see.
let's be consistent. We can't say that after 12 games, Arsenal are going to be the Premier League
Exactly.
leaders
No, we
next
are.
year.
No, we
wait,
are.
wait.
But-
Oh my God,
Because
United,
we're a 3-year
fine.
project.
I
Because
think-
we're a 3-year project, G.
Yeah, I get
Shut
it.
up, we're being
But what I-
objective
but
today.
But what I will say,
It's a sober show
but
today.
what I will say is that with Arsenal, all right, with Arsenal, it's a mentality shift most of all. Yeah, we've got a few players, a few good players, but what you feel around the club is a different sense of energy, right? With United, I would
Similar.
say it's a very similar thing. However, I still think there are still a few crucial pieces that
I'm
Ten Hag
missing.
still needs. In the same way that we still need players for squad depth.
We have,
Yeah.
in terms of squad depth, we are better than you.
100%.
Without
Yeah.
question, right?
100%,
In terms of quality, in terms of depth.
But you have Reece Nelson.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we have Reece Nelson. You guys have Elanga. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, let me tell you, Reece Nelson was in his house. He saw Saddam's tweet. He he was on the bench. He was like, I don't know who this guy is, but let me go out there and show this guy something
Almost
different.
got a hat-trick.
Yeah, almost got a hat-trick. Yeah.
No, but just in that squad depth thing, right? Like, I don't necessarily think your squad depth is better than ours. At right back, if it's not Dalot, it's freaking Wan-Bissaka again, right? I mean, look at it. Varane's gone off, right?
Maguire,
it's either Lindelof
or Maguire.
Or Maguire.
No, Lindelof has
and that's
changed.
not going to be sustainable.
Lindelof is a good player now with Lisandro. We
So
have
Lisandro
Lisandro
is a
elevates
constant.
everyone. No, Lisandro elevates everyone in that back four.
Yeah.
By far, you've seen how Dalot plays. You've seen how Luke Shaw plays nowadays. It's a mentality thing with the signings we've had, the manager, and the players we've added. We've changed a lot of things. Players, someone like Rashford, I can say that he's a new signing this season. He's playing differently. Dalot, I can say he's a new signing.
I don't know. I still see him missing chances.
I
Rashford's
think,
still very similar.
if we're going to be objective, I'm going to be honest with you. If I was a United fan, I'd still be worried because, like, West Ham had you guys on the ropes. Like,
Today I watched those highlights today. Today I was literally watching those highlights at the barbershop before coming over here. Don't ask why.
Yeah.
But I swear to God, I was watching the Premier League review on Supersport, and the last thing that was said by that commentator, De Gea to the rescue again.
Again,
100%.
Yeah,
The last
and
15
every
minutes,
time
the
Maguire
last 15
plays,
minutes.
like it's almost as if De Gea is he's in the changing room, he's sulking, he's like, I haven't won man of the match for a long time. I want to win man of the match.
Screw this Martinez guy.
Yeah, and then the boss says, Maguire, you're playing, and the guy's like, yes, today I'm
9
going
out
to
of 10
win
performance
man
coming
of
in
the
today.
match.
Seriously, if you look at those stats, right, in as much as United had slightly more possession, 52 to 48, they had very similar shots and shots on target.
That last 20 minutes was
More
nuts.
tackles,
that
more
last 50
G,
to
G,
20
G,
Pelton.
G,
Oh my
Skiza.
God.
More tackles, right? They committed more fouls. West Ham had more corners. They committed more. They cleared the ball a lot more. They had more clearances. So you can tell who was under the cosh a lot more.
So
for me,
so not only did we score more goals, we also defended better. Are you saying that?
I wouldn't say that.
I think it was down to more of David De Gea, not really
Individual
David De
It was
Gea.
individual
Yeah.
brilliance.
Yeah, a
not
little bit of
really
David De Gea and a little
because
bit of
I saw
West Ham
United fans
missing.
coming, Lisandro Martinez. I was like, no, this one was a David De Gea
Yeah,
special.
it was a
He
master
has
class.
nothing
And he
to do
does
with
it
everybody else.
occasionally. Like,
Yeah.
that's
No,
the,
yeah, he does.
But that shows defensive weakness still.
100%.
No, there are games that will struggle. But the thing is, most important thing, we got the 3 points.
I think that's a fair
And we
point.
take that, yeah.
Every
Fair point,
team,
fair point.
every team in the Premier League is going to have a game that they're going to struggle in, right?
We need to struggle against.
It's just that Liverpool's doing it a lot more, so it
Aston
looks
Villa.
like it's going to happen to everybody else a bit more. But I just think that with United, in comparison to Arsenal, with Arteta, we've known him for 2.5 years now, almost 3. Actually, 3 in December.
Yeah.
So with Erik ten Hag, he's still a bit of an unknown quantity, and so are some of the elements of his squad.
True. I also think that I'm never gonna sit here and be like United are rubbish. They're this, they're that. I'll do it on air because I'm paid to do that.
But we're not
but
rubbish,
here,
though.
but you're not
lying, though.
Exactly.
You say we're not rubbish.
Yeah.
You're not lying. You're saying
But
the
the
truth.
agenda,
That's
the
what
But I
He's
agenda.
can
not gonna
say
lie.
I'm not gonna.
no. But I can say Arsenal is shit, and I could be saying the truth.
No,
you're
but
not.
you wouldn't be saying the truth though.
No, not today.
No.
you
Not today.
rarely say
But
this.
it's coming.
No, you see, when it comes from
Not
G, we
today,
believe
and
it.
not
No.
yet.
Say it's coming.
We'll get there.
I'll
But
say
yeah.
what I will say is at the end of the day, I still think that there are still going to be some dark days ahead for United this season and Arsenal maybe
100%.
as well. You know what I mean? That's
No,
how
definitely
football
Arsenal,
is.
definitely.
But what I'm trying to say is at the end of the day, like I feel good about the couple of players that we have, and I still think at the end of the day, as a team, we offer more value, more entertainment, and
so
more attacking options than United do. But I mean, at the end of the day, the most important thing to say is, and I want you guys to believe me here, the most important thing to say is that Liverpool is shit.
They're so
fucked,
shit.
bro. That's fucked.
They're so shit.
Yeah,
We
that's
can
fucked.
all agree on
We
that.
agree on that.
We
We
agree.
agree on that.
Newcastle is the new top 6 side.
Oh,
I agree.
man.
I think top 4, man.
Yeah, I think
think
United, their best hope of making back to the Champions League is probably winning Europa League.
No, I think
Because-
we're better than Chelsea by far. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, but you're not better
I think-
than Newcastle
I think no. So you see City, Newcastle, Man United, and
Arsenal.
you
and
guys.
Spurs and Arsenal.
Not Spurs, not Spurs.
Imagine
I've played
Newcastle.
Spurs. Listen, I've played Spurs. Spurs are actually terrible.
Terrible.
I've played Chelsea. Chelsea are disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Portable
Disjointed, yeah.
I can't wait for Chelsea, by the way, this weekend.
Chelsea, wallah, you will beat them. I'm confident.
So am I.
I'm
But
confident.
you see, that's what makes me worried now. He's jinxed it. It's goddamn jinx.
Yes or
No. By the way, Newcastle, right? Imagine them not even really started to spend yet. That shit is scary.
No, but
I think they get into Europe, they unlock a new
level, yeah.
in terms of
Europa
spending.
definitely. Definitely.
In terms of
Europa.
spending.
but
Because now they can start flexing their muscles. Their
The
financial
managers.
I
muscles
think if
and
they don't make
And I think-
Champions League or Europe this season, they're definitely making next season.
And Eddie Howe is their Mancini or
No, I doubt it. But
Yeah?
I doubt. I think he's medium.
I mean he's the manager before the next manager.
You mean Mark Hughes?
Right.
Mike
Not
Hughes.
really
But you
Mark
wouldn't
Hughes.
remember that because you
No,
were
no, I know
Arsenal
Mark
fan.
Hughes. No, I remember Mark Hughes, but I feel he's the Mancini because
Mancini is when he started after
That's
they
when
won.
he started, after they won.
no, I know Mark Hughes. Listen, because
That's all he remembers.
because
bro.
I'm thinking getting them to top 4 is as big as winning the league. for
But
them.
that was Mark Hughes, not Mancini. Mancini won the title.
No, but Mark Hughes did not get us into top 4.
He almost.
No, but he was the manager before the manager started winning.
And that's what I'm
Right.
saying. He's the Mancini because after
He's not.
him,
Mancini won things with you. He won your first
that's
ever
what I'm
Premier
saying.
League.
Them getting top 4 is the same as winning something.
It's not exactly.
It is the same as.
By
man.
definition, it's not.
It is the same as. I didn't
I
say
get what
it
you're
is the
trying
same.
to say, but at the end of the day, you're getting found out.
How?
As a Man City fan, you're getting found out.
And we're talking about Newcastle.
But
How's that, man?
Is there something to say about these goddamn Saudis? Because this is another oil state club, man.
Fam, it's like
No, it's
like
over, man.
it's like doping in.
It's over.
It is.
It's like
No,
doping.
no, not really, man.
No,
It
can I
is.
finish? Let me finish, right? It's like doping in athletics. I think the world would be a better place if everyone was just allowed to dope. Like it's as simple as that.
Where I saw you going.
Like everyone, like so for my thing, yeah, inject.
Yo, where'd you get your dope, man? You've been working.
So it becomes a battle of the pharmacists. So my thing is, at the end of the day, there is no fan. If a Middle
Not
East
gonna lie.
oil
Not gonna
country came to buy Arsenal, and they were like, you know
No,
what?
but
G-
you have the Kroenkes,
No,
man.
I don't know. My man's no. Listen, what oil money.
Bro, I'll take the Saudis.
You have NFL money,
Someone
bro.
comes with the oil money because Kroenke is tight. So comes with oil money and says, G
Arsenal.
Money, as a long-standing Arsenal fan, the decision is yours. Do we keep traditional or do we go oil money? I'm gonna say tradition is important,
But always
but
better.
oil
Important.
is important.
No.
So I think I
Not for
would
real.
I won't judge. I mean, City bought success.
No.
Liverpool, yeah.
They're getting there. What do you mean? No. Actually, there was a recent study that was done. They have actually bought success, and they can't use that complaint about City.
Right, 'cause
They're
they've spent
there in
almost the
terms
same
of-
amount of money.
It's the
Very
thing I tagged you
similar.
on yesterday.
Yeah. Very
Oh
similar.
yeah, almost
So-
the same amount of
So
money.
with all those who haven't bought success.
No,
You definitely
you
bought
try to
failure.
buy it.
Well, you bought failure. That's what you bought. They bought failure.
Because the thing about it is when you look at Man United, fam, like the financial power of remember in those give it like 6-7 seasons ago, whenever you looked at the top 2 clubs in the world,
It was always United.
United and
Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Yeah.
That was it. United and Real Madrid.
100%.
Like Arsenal was away 6th or 5th or whatever.
No, Arsenal was page 2, bro.
Page 2. But you guys are a big franchise, like you guys
value.
yeah, big man.
Yeah, it is.
You guys are big financial giants. You guys are old money.
I mean, it's good to have to be successful and have history.
Yeah, it's like, for example, it's like you have these old apartments.
Wouldn't relate to that.
These old apartments in Lavington. Lavington's a nice area. Killis was a nice area, but you have these new Chinese apartments that have come up that are cheaper.
That's Man City.
No, I mean-
That's
King
Man
Narumaro.
City.
Yes.
It looks better.
Yeah, you know.
Until you go inside and then you
It
realize
has
It's a lot smaller than I thought it was.
this door is upside down.
It opens outwards. Yeah, man.
Well, so I just want to talk about Chelsea now,
Yeah.
because it's. I think the issues that run at that club are a lot
Crazy.
deeper than what it seems. Yeah, they only lost 1 game in 8 under Potter.
Yeah.
But the way and the manner in which they lost against Brighton was insane.
I don't even know how to describe that. It wasn't even they were just bad.
You're bad.
They were really bad. And at the end of the day, it's like I don't know what Potter used to do to those guys at Brighton, but they were like, yo,
They were on
this
his
is our
case.
chance.
Yeah, I feel like also the players and the club felt betrayed because
How he left.
The guy
Right.
was just bought and he just bounced instantly and left. And got a
Did
haircut.
again.
The worst part, I think what got the Brighton people angry, this motherfucker went to the barber shop.
Imagine.
Got
He
a new
actually
trim.
got a suit.
And
Got
he's now like he's looking like a well.
He looks like he does crypto.
Yeah.
Yes.
He actually does look
From
like
a
he does
homeless
crypto.
guy. So he's like, so this guy was just in Brighton looking like a homeless guy. So now I'm at Chelsea, I'm at Kinyozi. I think that's where the problem started.
He was in sweatpants all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think Potter's the
But
new...
would you blame him though?
I think Potter's
don't. I
the
don't.
new Brendan Rodgers. You know?
No, Brendan's
The new Brendan Rodgers. Let me explain. Do you remember before he went to Celtic and won stuff, right? His post-match interviews were like someone who's won everything. He'd be like, well, you know, the opposition, and you'd be like,
That's mad.
like seriously. And then now Graham Potter is exactly the same thing. Well, you know, the lads were really. He talks as if he's won everything, and he's won nothing.
The fuck is I saw when he was appointed
100%.
when he was preparing to coach the first Champions League game. Apparently, he has never gone to watch a Champions League game live.
In his life,
Ever.
Despite
Yeah.
forget about coaching a team there, he has never been in a pitch where guys are playing Champions League.
he never even walked past the
He's
pitch.
probably never even walked past. Because
So-
Brighton, where are they going to see any Champions League
So
games?
the thing about it is like, end of the day, I don't understand. The reason I think everyone hates Chelsea, like I don't really hate United. Honestly, I fucking hate Chelsea. I think
same.
the reason that people hate
Chelsea Spurs.
who do I hate the most?
Chelsea.
Probably Chelsea, to be honest.
Yeah, because they've won more than Spurs. Spurs are nothing.
Yeah, it's fuck.
No,
They're a
I-
bigger club. They're the biggest club in
yeah,
England.
right.
In London.
They're the,
London.
In London.
They're the bigger threat in London.
So
Bigger club,
what I
though.
will say is the reason I
Let's not
think
get carried away.
the reason I think people hate Chelsea is because even though they've had success, their success defies logic. Like they are the most illogical club. For example, when you think about it, getting rid of Tuchel, allowing him to buy all these players
Overnight.
and then sacking him,
Yeah.
it's completely illogical. It's like when you look at this guy, the only person who won. There's only two managers who have won. By the way, there's only two managers who have won at Chelsea.
Di Matteo.
Sarri.
Okay.
And who's the other guy? Sorry. And when I say one, Conte is the other
Conte,
guy.
yeah.
You know what? His compensation package was huge. Conte.
And
That's a
Mourinho.
win. And Mourinho as well.
And Mourinho,
Win.
yeah.
Sarri was like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah, Sarri legit left them.
He,
Yeah,
was-
yeah,
he
I know.
legit was like, yo,
No.
I see it. So something's wrong with a club like that.
Listen, guys. I mean, United won the Champions League twice with Ferguson, right?
Right.
That's out of hard work, growing the club, and all that stuff. Chelsea sacked their manager the first in the middle of the season. The guy comes in, wins the Champions League, and then they go and do that again.
Again.
Like
Sack
it's
him.
ridiculous. Who did they sack?
Di Matteo.
No, before Tuchel.
I think Ancelotti.
Ancelotti.
Or Avram
No.
Grant or
No.
one of
No,
them.
Tuchel. Frank
Before-
Lampard.
Lampard.
Yeah.
Right? They sack Lampard. They spend money on him. Right? And then they go and win the
That was
Champions
like
League.
250 million, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it just doesn't make sense. So I get what you're saying about that
It's
illogical
a
stuff.
weird, illogical club. And I think
would you win? Would you get a? Would you want? Obviously, you would want an illogical Champions League than nothing.
I'll tell you what. I'll take a Champions League, right, with Arteta after building with these guys because I love this squad.
No.
I love this squad. Like when I look at this Arsenal team, every single player,
play a game.
I love them.
Play a game in Champions League first, anyway.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get there, so
it's
it's only a matter of
No,
time.
you're getting ahead of
Would you, be
yourself.
disappointed, would you be disappointed if Arteta left?
I'd be gutted,
you cry?
honestly.
I
Nah, come on.
fucking love these guys.
Let's go fucking win this game, guys.
Guys, I fucking love these guys. No, you see,
I love it,
But you know
man,
what's
honestly.
ironic? What you know what's ironic about Arteta? Everyone thought that this Arsenal, was it All or Nothing, was gonna be proper comedy.
Oh
guys.
my!
Yeah.
Guys, it started
guys were
properly.
waiting-
It started properly.
It
yeah?
started. It started. yeah.
Guys were like, oh my god, in this season you guys have. But by the time you get to the end, you're like, wow,
I fucking love this
I
club, guys.
fucking love this club. You know,
That's a take, by the way. His team talks in the dressing room.
Yeah.
Best thing.
yo, the
And
guy
his drawings.
And his drawings.
No, but seriously, like what he done at this club, like when we were talking about it earlier, it showed everything that we went through with Oba, with maybe Ozil. You'd imagine something very similar. He showed and he was justified in every single decision. Not just right after you watched the documentary, but then obviously as the season went along, you're seeing a different kind of football.
Yeah.
You're seeing the right values.
Pep effect.
We have our own stadium song.
Pep
yeah.
effect.
I
Perfect.
do you
Yes,
know-
no, I agree.
do you-
I mean,
do you-
I think Pep has really built a monster that's going to challenge
No,
him for
that's
the
gonna
next
challenging.
I agree.
Do you know,
I
do you know
agree.
Pep builds managers.
All right, what I'm going to
He's
say.
tired of building teams. He builds
Do you know?
managers.
Do you know how I know Arteta was the real deal? I can't remember who he lost against in the documentary. And then he walked into the change room and he was like, "You know what? You guys were shit. You guys were rubbish. You guys were terrible. You didn't compete. But I'm gonna fucking go out there and defend you like I always do." I was like, "Yeah."
That's my guy.
A tear might have fallen.
Wallahi, bro.
I felt that.
That should be in every club. I think if you've given
That's
a
not
manager
true.
a
Look
job,
at Conte.
no, I'm saying if you've given a manager a job, you should be able to back him.
Yes.
Yeah, but Saddam, I mean, in a world
every
where
situation.
results matter the most, right? Arsenal have made it cool again to back a manager.
That's
Arsenal,
true. That's true.
like nobody else. And Tuchel had every
Well,
right
Pep
to
has
get
been
backed.
backed.
No, shut the fuck up. He's backed everywhere he goes.
Pep has been back. It's the definition of backing your manager.
No, but like backing the manager when everything goes to shit. Like Arsenal made it cool again. And that's why Chelsea, I think, are going to
That's
back.
why United are going to back
That's why
him.
United are going to
And
back
it's
Eric
easier,
Ten
by
Hag.
the way, with Rotan.
That's why I think even Liverpool are nowhere near sacking Klopp.
But,
which means,
no, I disagree.
which means the comedy continues.
I think Klopp might be sacked.
I don't know if he'll be sacked, but I genuinely believe this is his last season.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm
Can
waiting
be.
for? Do you know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting until Liverpool gets Steven Gerrard. That is going to be a disaster.
For signing Tyrone Mings.
That's going to be a disaster.
Oh, dude,
man.
that would be hilarious. Nah, I'd
It's-
love
but it's
that.
But yeah, I
happen.
agree. Backing a manager when you're not getting results, that is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Easy to back Pep if you're winning titles. Like if Pep like someone, I don't
No, I
want
mean,
this guy.
Pep's
you-
first
easy.
season is like fourth.
Technically, yeah, it was his first season as well.
You know, no one
Pep
cares
at
about
fourth,
Pep. though.
Yeah, but you know, at fourth
It's bad enough.
And I mean, at the end of the day,
That's like our bad,
it's
bad,
like when you
bad.
look at it, like oil money, you can't compete. Like Erling Haaland, obviously the most
Haaland was just 50 million.
prolific.
Shut up, you know how much
No,
he gets
Ireland was
paid.
just 50 million.
Can
bro.
I
Let's pay like
finish?
a million a
Hey,
year.
show me the books,
Let me
man.
finish. The thing is, it's like end of the day, it's like even with Erling Haaland, it's like the most prolific young striker in the world, without doubt. I think we can all agree.
yeah.
Striking
I mean,
talent. right?
we stopped
I mean,
about Londo
so-
in the
I
middle
mean,
just to talk about
him,
Haaland.
him and Martial. Him, Martial.
I mean, Martial.
What? No, fit Martial.
No,
by the
even
way.
they get you, huh? You know. No, but
Fit
so
Martial,
and what you
Haaland,
do?
Martial, and Ketia.
You
put
see,
them
the
there.
beautiful thing is, Pep has made Man City an attractive place for players to go to, and he has to be applauded for that. And I think it's very similar to what Arteta is doing. We're gonna.
But
I
you guys
think
go to
we're-
Miyasu, so
we're
what's
gonna-
attractive about that?
Yeah, but we're gonna. I reckon we're gonna be able to sign above our weight in this window in January, and also at the end of the season.
Also underweight people.
Gee, did you see did you see Ian Wright talking about why? I think maybe this was like 3 weeks ago, match week 8 or 9, and he was. I think we beat Liverpool. Yeah, and he was saying, you know, these are the kind of performances Arsenal need to maintain this title challenge if they're gonna do that. But this is the youngest manager in the world in the Premier League.
Youngest
Youngest team
squad.
in
One in
the
the world.
youngest team in the Premier League. I meant the Premier League, right? If they compete at that level and it's such a young team and a young coaching staff, it becomes very attractive for some of the names I've been hearing
Yeah.
that are waiting to come to Arsenal once they qualify for the Champions League. So he was asked like, "Hey, do you know something?" He's like, "Nah, forget I said that." And it's like he's already alluding to big name stars
Right.
or youngsters that would want to
I mean,
come
it's
and join this young
I would
group.
understand that, and that's what you hope.
Like I
for.
think Jude Bellingham would want to come to this Arsenal side over
Shut
Liverpool.
up, shut up.
Over
I think that
City?
is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Because for the last 2 windows, we've seen players literally saying, "Hi, Arsenal, thank you so much for being interested in me, but I don't want to come."
Where are they now?
What do you mean, where are they now?
It's proven against them.
No, relax. It doesn't change the fact that they said no to you. That is what we're looking at
Fair.
here. They said no to you and to a shittier club. That's worse.
That's because of our track record, and I understand that. But we're changing now.
No,
so by the time we're in the Champions League, guys are going to be like, yeah, you know what, Arsenal is back.
So, hopefully.
And by the time I mean, the fact that I'm just sitting here and hearing us discuss Arsenal like title contenders, wow. Even though we're going to win, we're
No,
not
I don't.
contending.
I
we're gonna
think it's
win.
only you two guys that are really.
You know, G, I
hopeful.
have a funny story. So when we started 1-2 TV, right? You know how this actually happened?
Tell me.
So I think you were being beaten everywhere on FIFA by some guys on that group, right?
Why you got?
I said it was funny.
Why you got to bring back those memories,
All right,
man?
so someone was being beaten on FIFA, and G Money didn't like the way they were being beaten, so he called me in. So I entered this group,
Oh,
right?
yes.
And I started posting highlights of how I was beating them, but I didn't realize I was posting with the audio because I was actually talking to them on mic. So I have my commentary there talking shit to them, right? And Saddam had wanted to start a YouTube channel, start talking about football. Akil goes like, you know what? That guy on that group, sit him down, get him on the show. You two, get him on the show. You know what this guy does? He's
But I
like,
knew you then
Arsenal-
before, right?
We knew before, right? We knew each other from before. We played football together in
right.
South Sea, but I didn't even know he knew English.
Okay.
Like
He doesn't
at
look
that
like it.
time, I'm not gonna lie. At that time, I'm not gonna lie. All I ever remember of him, right, is when the Somalis start arguing. That's when he gets vocal, and they argue in Somali. So like, I didn't think he knew English.
Can I just say, like I don't
Like,
no,
never.
I'm gonna allow you to finish, but I want to add to that. when
Okay,
you're
this is
done.
not a
Go on.
funny story.
Wait. Are you done?
No. So this guy, right, sits me down. He invites me to Java for lunch.
Right.
And he's like, yo, listen, I want to do this thing. It's like Filthy Fellas, kind of, right? Very similar vibe. So we start talking about football, and I'm explaining, the Arsenal, I'm an Arsenal fan, so this is why I believe in Mikel Arteta. He's like, wallah, he's doing something. Mikel Arteta's doing something. I'm like, okay, this guy understands football. So I'm like, you know what, let's do it.
First episode.
We start with the first episode, this guy flips the switch.
Arteta's it.
Arteta's shit. I was like, fuck's sake.
Bro, let me tell you my Saddam story, fam. I didn't even realize that we were in the same group with this guy. But I just knew that there was this guy called Saddam on Twitter who I fucking hated. I hated this guy. Like, bro, I'm just like, what the fuck is this guy? Who is him? And then when I met him, right? So he comes to my house, and then he's got his prayer mat.
All religious.
Like,
Yo,
no, Nini,
so he
fuck
comes-
that guy.
Yo.
Allahu Akbar.
He comes to my house, and I can't remember. It's during COVID. We're talking about like the content creation scene. My man's like, "Yo, hold on a second." Matt goes down and starts to pray. I'm like, this motherfucker is the same guy.
the same guy?
Oh,
Fucking troll, man. So, he trolls and then he prays
And
for
he
his
prays
sins.
for his sins.
That's what he does. It's a back and
It's
forth.
balance, man.
Balance.
Balance.
Arteta would know.
Like, honestly, G, I don't know if you remember, but I've been like the only guy that's believed in Mikel Arteta, right?
From day one.
And you know what? I had no reason to believe he would be able to do what he's doing right now, except for the fact that he's worked with Arsene Wenger, David Moyes, and Pep Guardiola, and Pochettino. And all of them have something about them that says good manager, right? But then the way he came back as a former captain and spoke about the club, I just knew, this guy
And about the
knows
culture of the
this
club.
guy. This guy just wants to talk about a reset button at this club. Mesut Ozil used to leave games, back spasm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Aubameyang with the disciplinary issues once in a while. Guendouzi and them. He was like, guys have been coasting, and this is why Arsene Wenger got old. He wasn't as strict as he was before. Remember when he first came in?
I can relate.
No drinking.
Yeah, no drinking. We've seen those documentaries, right? But then things just started going badly for Arsene Wenger, and I think guys took advantage of that at the club. Mikel Arteta said, we're gonna
Fuck
rule
this.
with an iron fist, and this is how we're gonna get Arsenal back to the top. Because otherwise, you're not gonna make it.
No, fair enough. But your old manager's back in the Premier League now.
Who?
Unai.
Good evening.
Oh yeah. You know, I actually don't hate him for what happened at Arsenal. Like, I don't fault him for everything that happened around me. Like, remember, 72 million Pepe, right? He asked for Zaha.
For Zaha.
He asked for a right-footed left winger. They gave him a left-footed right winger. You know what I mean? He asked. You know what I mean? Like, he asked for a centre back. They went and got him. Was it David Luiz?
Yeah.
Right. He asked for guys, like he asked for real reinforcements. He asked for his own players.
They got Socrates,
Don
I
Raul,
think.
yeah, they got him.
So he was a manager at the wrong time.
At the wrong time. So I think he could have been something, but at the same time, Don Rolls just kind of messed that up. Raul Sanllehi. And you see, that's why like we talk about Man City being the best run club in the world right now, is because they have the money, right? But they have smart people in the right positions.
Spending the money.
United had the right money, right?
Wrong
But they had
people.
Ed Woodward, the guy who looks like a thumb, running Football Matters. Seriously, the guy looks like a thumb. PSG looks like they're still being run by Kylian Mbappe's dad. You know what I mean? Like, they have the money, but they don't look like a well-run club. And that's why Man City...
How many world-class managers are there in the Premier League right now?
World class?
World-class managers.
Klopp.
I think Pep,
Klopp?
Conte, Klopp.
Conte, I'll take Conte.
Yeah. I take Conte, you know why? Because Conte is going through what he's going through with Tottenham, and Ancelotti went through the same shit with
Chelsea.
Everton.
Okay.
With Everton, yeah.
Same shit. Shit players, not much of a budget.
But he had a really good summer though.
Who?
Conte.
They said he'd won it. They said he'd won the summer.
But the thing about it is that like Tottenham, I think just by default they're just shit.
No, you can't win the summer.
Like it's innate.
It's innate.
Yeah, bro, it's the history. Like that's why
Like,
if an
by the way,
Italian
let me
player
tell you,
can
and-
say that
and-
about Tottenham, and Italian people don't watch English football at all.
Yeah. And
Chiellini
also-
says that.
Yeah,
That's
and also
mad.
the thing about it is, at the end of the day, like I also so think, and one I heard John make a point a while back on the show. In the heydays of Sir Alex Ferguson, there's no way Kane would still be at Tottenham.
100%.
Like, I think there's a lack of ambition on the players' side as well.
I think they have. I think the club
'Cause-
has money now than before.
Yeah, but it's not about money. It's like for Harry Kane.
He's
yeah?
talking about ambition.
I'm talking about Harry Kane.
Like he should have pushed his way out.
He should have been out, fam. That like he's a proven goal scorer.
I've seen stories that Son now wants to bounce.
Son,
Yeah,
wants,
I heard that as
Son
well.
wants to bounce, but
he's
he
30,
extended,
man. He's a little bit too
he
late,
extended
man.
his contract
Last
of
year?
5 years to an extra 5 years at Tottenham.
So
So
he's
it's like so
unbuyable.
stupid.
Yeah.
Because right now, if you bring up the Kane point, the only realistic place he can go is Bayern Munich, and that means he wins himself a trophy, but it's
He,
Bundesliga.
he can come to Man United and he can ball.
No,
I think
he
so.
would.
Yeah, he would.
Would you take him?
He would.
Well, I
be.
would
yeah.
take him.
He'd
He
be like
would
a
suit
Van Persie.
United more than maybe even at City.
Maybe even Ronaldo. Maybe more than Ronaldo suits
No,
United. right
I
now.
think Kane strengthens any side he goes to in the Premier League without question.
100%.
He doesn't
And
bench
the-
Jesus though.
Not Chelsea and Liverpool.
I do. Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool's front line is no
Nunes.
longer the most feared front line. Mo Salah has started scoring a few goals. Darwin nonsense. He's like, what is it? Nunes?
No nonsense.
No nonsense. Darwin no nonsense.
Yeah.
Needs a season and a bit to get in.
You know the funny thing is we're calling him Darwin nonsense and he has more goals than Gabriel Jesus. It's mad. That's mad.
Gabriel Jesus is
That's mad.
fantastic though.
That's mad.
Like for real.
He has more goals than Gabriel Jesus. Yeah. He knows that. He's quiet.
Yeah, so what? It doesn't matter.
But he's
because
nonsense.
doesn't matter because he's actually
Wait, really?
shit. Yeah, he plays like an Andy Carroll with.
Where Goja? Like for real.
Yeah.
Wait, G.
Where is the confidence coming from?
Wait, no. Are you
Lights so
ashamed?
bright. No.
Are you ashamed?
It's lights are bright in here, boy.
Because Gabriel Jesus has come in and without scoring or being as prolific as these other strikers, this Arsenal attack is on course to scoring 95 goals this season. 95 goals. If you want to compete with City, those are the kind of numbers you need to put up. And yes, he
'Cause of
missed
Saka and
chances.
Martinelli.
He missed chances.
I think that
He missed chances, but he gave Odegaard an assist. He gave Reece Nelson assist.
Right.
He almost gave Reece Nelson a third assist.
Yes.
So like, I don't care.
Fam,
The goals
let me
will
tell
come.
you, Jesus is one goal away from terrorizing.
No. One goal away
defenses.
from getting close to Nunes.
Who does
Nunes has 6. He has
He's
5.
one goal away from equaling Nunes'
Yeah.
talent.
Right,
But
okay.
let me tell you, like Gabriel Jesus,
Thank you, Saddam.
he's unloading his goal droughts
Fact
on
check.
Chelsea.
Let me know fact
On
check.
Chelsea.
So-
Stamford
Sorry?
Bridge.
What?
Watch this space.
Guys, since I've been on the show today, there's only one thing we agree on: that Liverpool is shit. So can we just finish that nonsense?
Liverpool shit.
Like
Kier is shit. Eric is shit.
Eric,
You know, we have a slap bet.
what?
A slap bet.
What's that?
If something happens,
Yeah,
we get
no,
slap
yeah.
bet. So the slap bet is if Arsenal finish above Liverpool this season, I get to slap both Chiari
Oh, beautiful.
and Eric, and it's going to be on
Absolutely
camera.
beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Can I join in with that?
Of course.
Yes.
I'd give you one of my slaps
You know, but-
because I have how many slaps with Eric? 3.
But if you don't finish above them,
They slap you.
We'll have a meme. You know that meme where of light skin chick and then 2 guys behind him. we will recreate that.
So you're talking about explicit things.
No. Who said that? Actually,
But that's
Where's
not-
the mat?
Because that was not part of the bet. The bet is slaps. And Chiari will stand on camera, like in front of camera, right? And say, even those of whom started watching football in 2006, he still knows more ball than I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said 2006.
I did.
2006.
I did
You're already
actually.
tired of Arsenal.
No, I wasn't tired yet. I've never been tired.
he was thinking of transitioning.
Wait,
I was in the market.
You know, like,
You got so cold.
you know what? But you know what? I think the problem, Lowton, that guys have with you changing teams, I think it's just the way you explain it. So what you need to do is you need to be along the lines of, hi, I am Lowton and
Hi.
I identify as a Man City fan, even though that you're an Arsenal fan.
Well, that is.
I need to come out.
You're attracting.
I am a
I need
transition.
to come out.
I'm a trans Man City fan.
A transgender
Me
fan.
and any Chelsea. Actually, if you could include this statement, any Chelsea fan outside of England, any Man City fan outside of England, and Chiari are all trans football fans.
Yeah, I identify as a Man City.
I was born this way.
I just didn't know it back then.
I was born City, man.
Listen, but if people can identify as chairs, she can identify as a City fan. There's nothing wrong with that.
Bro,
No,
let me
for
tell you,
real.
it was a few weeks ago. It was Diwali. I identified as Indian.
Yeah.
And you was allowed.
Yeah,
You lived it up, huh?
yeah, man.
Fair enough. You've completely ruined it.
Sorry.
But since we never actually had you guys on the show to give us your early season predictions, we're going to take your game week 13 season predictions.
Okay.
Go.
Top 6.
Top
Top
six.
six, yes.
Okay.
City, United, Arsenal, Tottenham,
Top 4.
Chelsea, Newcastle.
Wow.
Fantastic. I like that. I love that. Mine updated
We've heard yours.
as of today.
We've heard yours so many times.
As of right now.
As of 9:04 p.m.
1st November.
1st November. Man United, Man City.
This is the bullshit coming out of it. And this is coming
Someone
out.
get his permit.
Honestly, wallah, Ten Hag is changing things. So I think we'll win. I think City will be a very close second. I think we will go all the way. Our second leg game will kind of be a decider.
This guy thinks it's KPL. He calls it second leg.
Second leg. Our next fixture.
Second half of the season. Okay, no worries. Fair enough. I guess it's just
English,
semantics.
bro.
Semantics.
Semantics. Bro. I think Chelsea are finishing 6th.
No, let's go 3 first.
Okay, shit.
He doesn't want to say Arsenal.
Arsenal are finishing 3rd. No, it's our. You finish 3rd, but you'll finish 4th in your Champions League
So
group
what you're
stage.
saying is, both of you are saying I'm slapping the shit out of Eric and Chiari.
Yes,
100%. Yeah, that was guaranteed.
Unfortunately, we are not
Unless
making
you
up
guys
for
do Arsenal.
Nah, we want to. I don't.
And I think Newcastle finish 4th. I think Spurs finish 5th, and Chelsea 6th.
Chelsea 6. Fair
Right.
enough. Okay.
I think Arsenal, Man City. Let me
Okay.
explain it.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
because
stop.
I'm not.
No need to explain it.
Stop thinking that.
No, but
No.
he explained it.
Can I finish? Arsenal, Man City, and I say that, and I'll be honest. If Arsenal don't win the Premier League,
City will.
City will.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the simple.
that's the
So
so
it's between
Arsenal,
Pep and his boy.
Arsenal, Man City.
No, it's
yeah.
between Pep and his boys. Santiago was definitely.
Arsenal.
He
Man
was his first, by the way.
He wasn't.
He was his first.
Gee, you know
No.
where Ten Hag was?
Academy.
Ten Hag was managing the Bayern Munich B side. That's in the second division.
They were on the same. They were called dressing pamoja.
They were in the same dressing room.
Training
Nah,
advice.
no way,
They were in the
bro.
cafeteria together.
Nah.
They were relaxed. They were in the
No,
parking
you guys had
together.
your own- he had
They
his own
meetings
cafeteria.
together.
Pep would call him and ask him, Nani uko ni mnoma?
Yes.
Musalia.
We've seen pictures.
Musalia.
Who did he move up?
We've seen
He said,
pictures.
no one, you're shit.
No, we've seen pictures of them together and they were wearing the same clothes.
That's pre-season.
No, it doesn't matter. Listen, the
They were
point is-
collecting
I
coaching
agree-
staff clothes.
I agree what this guy said. It's Pep and his bro and his,
Pep and his boys.
juniors, and unfortunately, or fortunately for us, Ten Hag is the older.
Right.
Not
So,
son.
Unless-
Anyway,
so Arsenal,
between Arsenal and City, top
Man
two.
City.
I know. I can hear it.
United.
Yeah.
United.
You can hear it and then you knew. Umesikia.
See, can I just do a top 5? Because I can't see Liverpool in the top 6, in the top 4. Liverpool might be. I think Liverpool,
6.
Liverpool and Spurs 6
5,
and
6.
5th.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah,
Europa League.
United, and I think Chelsea will have enough to get Champions League. So Arsenal, City,
Newcastle. United, Newcastle.
I think honestly, I genuinely think that Newcastle don't get top 6.
Yeah, also I think they'll struggle, but
you know,
I think they just get top 6, barely.
barely. Yeah, yeah.
I think
Fair enough. I've already done mine, but obviously,
It's updated.
yeah. I mean, Arsenal top spot, Man City second. I see Chelsea third,
Right.
United fourth, and then Liverpool, Spurs in
Right.
either order.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That's
I think Chelsea finished 4th if they sack Potter and bring back Tuchel.
No, I don't necessarily think that.
I think that Chelsea are just genuinely good enough to grind out the results.
Yeah.
I think, but I honestly also think that like Sterling, your guy, well, our guy is a yardie, but Sterling, that move to Chelsea was the wrong move. For him.
Yeah, that was a wrong move. I think Aubameyang was also a wrong move. I don't.
Zakaria.
Yeah,
Zakaria was
So many
weird
moves.
signings.
What's the attack?
Kukurea.
Like? What's the attack looking like? Chelsea.
I don't know. That's
You're
the
saying
thing.
they're
Yeah,
finishing
exactly.
fourth.
Oh no. The issue is they're better than Spurs
And Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Not that they're great.
I said they're going to finish top 3.
Something I saw juicy. You've seen Messi's form. You know, like he has how many goals?
12 goals, 13 assists. Or
The
something
whole
like
year has like 50 GA.
Yeah.
Did you see the teams he scored against?
I don't care.
There's fucking Jamaica there. He'll start partying against Jimani's cousins. Do you know how wild that is?
Jamaica.
Bro, Michael Antonio is Jamaican, man.
There
He's beef.
is one thing about listen, Ronaldo will start bad against
Jamaica.
Estonia, but fucking Jamaica.
Wait, bro, Kwani, he played against Somalia. Jamaica's a decent team.
What do you mean? Have you seen Jimani run?
Show's over.
All right, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And obviously, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thanks, guys, for showing up. Always a pleasure.
Yep.
Never
And,
chill.
we'll
See you at the end of the season.
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
Good
cheers,
stuff.
guys.
That was a good episode. Well done, guys.
Shinda Joe, if you win, it's gonna be tough.
If you win the league.